Last week on Pete's PA, Pete was furious as the PAs made a huge fashion faux pas.
I'm fucking mortified, and if I'd have said what I thought, they wouldn't even be standing here, they'd have turned to ash.
There was a clash of personalities as Damon confronted SJ.
I'm upset because I don't like hearing it. It's awful.
And it was tears of sadness at the second elimination.
Debbie, you're not going to be my PA.
Don't cry, make me cry.
It's morning in the house, and some of our potential PAs are still coming to terms with Debbie's elimination.
It was a shame Debbie getting eliminated, it really was. You know, Debbie's a really, really lovely woman, and maybe her downfall was just being a bit too nice.
I got close to Debbie, because we shared a room, and we spoke quite a lot. So it's quite hard when she went, but...
It's week 3 in the house, and with 8 PAs remaining, it's up to Pete's advisor, business psychologist Rob Young, to begin this week's task.
As a PA, one of the skills you need is to be super organised. And this is especially true of working with Pete. He's someone who, by his own admission, never turns up on time.
I'm ready when I'm ready.
His house is a mess, doesn't know what's going on. So you've really got to compensate for him and organise his life for him as well as your own. So, to introduce the task today, I brought in an expert on time management, Catherine Nicholson.
Morning, everybody. Nice to see you all. OK, as Rob said, if you want to be able to organise Pete, you absolutely have to be able to organise yourselves. And one way of finding out how well organised you are on a personal level is by looking at your rooms and how you keep them.
I was a bit anxious when Catherine said she was going to go for our bedrooms because I basically got up this morning and everything was just thrown everywhere. My makeup was in the bathroom. I think I left a few pairs of pants over the bed.
All of the candidates' luggage will be checked through by organisational expert Catherine to see whose luggage is a mess and see whose luggage is completely organised. And I think that will give a very good view on what kind of people they are. You know, you can always tell a bitch by a handbag.
First to come under Catherine's scrutiny are Natalie, SJ and Denise.
Gosh, you can almost smell the oestrogen in this room. It's definitely a girl's room.
Just notice there's some grot on the floor here. Yeah. There's a label. Here, to the bin, it's not that far. Can we just flip this open?
No, my dirty underwear.
OK, so enough with the excuses. What are you going to do about this?
Probably empty my case in an orderly manner.
Should we have a look at your 2 beds? That towel behind you. Please tell me it's dry.
It should be dry. And yes, it shouldn't be on my bed. But I will say, in my suitcase, everything is ironed and laid out, and I've got tissue in between everything, so I have put some things in the drawers.
So, SJ, tell me about your situation.
Okay, well, that's my most precious item, so I've kept that high. And I've got my boots vaguely laid out there, and then it's my coat on the top.
At least you've got some organisation there. You know where things are. I think the most organised person is Denise.
Denise, I think. And then perhaps Natalie needs to try harder.
Yeah, OK, right, I get that.
Next for inspection is Ian and Damon's room. Are the boys more organised than the girls?
This is very obviously the boys' room.
I'm not really sure I want to touch this, but sort of a couple of items. Underwear.
They are clean.
And a pair of shorts turned inside out.
That was, they have been washed. They're just hung on the...
I like the hang on though.
They were on here, but it's just...
Because that's so much better.
Whose suitcase is this?
That's mine. It's packed because after the first elimination, where I was up for elimination, I didn't necessarily unpack again, just because it's such a bitch to get it all back in again.
Where are the rest of your clothes in?
They're in my suitcase.
This is all your gear. So you've had this on already?
Yeah.
Did you iron it before you wore it?
Yes, I did.
And now you're going to have to iron it again?
Yeah.
Is that a good use of your time?
No, it's not.
There's a hanger.
Thank you. Watch. There we go.
That's not a true reflection of myself, because at home and everything I am quite organised, but in the house I was a little bit untidy.
Finally, Ria, Nikki and Shelley are up for inspection.
Ria, can you just bend down and pick something off the floor there?
I
saw.
completely guilty. I was reading a book and eating a packet of crisps this morning.
But it was typical because I had just been on the bed eating a packet of crisps and reading a book before I'd been called down and didn't tidy up after myself.
If the bin's full, what do we do? There's no excuse.
I mean, Shelley, by her own admission, doesn't do cleaning, and I don't even think she knows how to either.
OK, I'm just going to have a look at this over here. Wow. Rob, I think you'll be impressed with this.
Blimey, everything hung up, everything stacked below. Actually, just grab that bottle of water behind you. There's one here, there's one here. There's another bottle over there. There's another bottle on the bed.
There are some downsides to this room. The crisp packet, the water bottles. Being an organised person isn't about being anal. It's not about having every single thing exactly where it should be. What I really like about this room is it's a ready-to-go room. I like the idea that you can come in, you know where your bag is, it's all there, the things that you need are where you need to have them, and I think that's a great thing.
I am glad that we got the better room because the other two were disastrous, and so if they'd have said mine was worse, I'd have been mortified.
We got points back for having a lovely tidy wardrobe and just generally not being too as messy as the boys, actually.
The perfect PA, they've got to be completely on top of their time management. That's what a PA's job is. They've got to control their own time and Pete's time. They haven't got time to re-iron a shirt. They haven't got time to pick up a piece of paper that should have been in the bin in the first place. And so those small things, if they're not picking up on the small aspects of their time management, the ramifications could be huge.
Having exposed the PA's dirty laundry, Rob and Catherine want to test how the candidates manage time when working in teams.
OK, to be a perfect PA for Pete, it's really essential that you can think on your feet when the pressure's on. You can apply yourself in a practical sense and also be very creative in how you overcome challenges that will be thrown at you. OK, so we need to split you into two teams. So can I ask SJ, Ria, Damon and Denise, can you come over here, please? You're going to be a team. Which leaves Shelley, Ian, Natalie and Nikki. If you can come here, you're a team. OK?
The group I've got for the challenge, I'm happy with that. I think both teams are fair, to be honest.
It'll be interesting to see how Nikki works with us, because I think we're slightly more passive members of the household.
I would rather not work with Natalie today, only for the fact that I know that she's very, very unmotivated.
I was a bit like being, thrown into the lion's den. I felt a little bit, but you know what? Fine, take it, bring it on.
What position did Pete achieve on Celebrity Big Brother?
Second. I get the feeling they're probably seeing us more as competition than just fodder.
Time management expert Catherine Nicholson has split the group into two teams, one headed by Damon, the other by Ian.
OK, welcome to the box. How are you feeling? Good. Excited. Are you raring to go?
Yes.
Let me tell you about the box. In this exercise, the teams are really up against time. They've got far more tasks to achieve than they could possibly do. I'm looking for a practical approach, I'm looking for quick thinking. OK, best of luck, your 30 minutes starts now. Also, how they think clearly under pressure, that's something that a PA really needs to be able to do.
Right, let's go. OK, do you want to get stuff out of the box, everyone, and spread it out?
The task was, we had a box, and inside the box was a whole series of instructions.
Various tasks, kind of intelligent, practical, organisational, and you had to do them by certain, kind of prioritise them.
Nominate a team vocalist.
Yeah.
You must sing You Spin Me Round
Fabulous.
from start to finish in an opera singer style.
In a style of rap.
Right, yeah.
I knew the words to You Spin Me Round, I knew the tune, so I could definitely blag it.